Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Today, I want to talk about the reformer, John Calvin. Now, who is John Calvin? I'm going to explain it to you in this book I've got. It's called Religion, a Referenced First Book by Gilda Berger, 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 and states right here. John Calvin, born 1509 and he passed away 1564. One of the leaders of the Protestant Reformation in Europe in the 16th century. Calvin was born and educated in France, and in 1532 he separated himself from the Roman Catholic Church and openly declared his acceptance of the ideas of Martin Luther. In 1533 he had to take refuge in Switzerland. While in exile, he wrote Institutes of the Christian Religion, a work that presented and defended some of the basic principles of Protestantism. Calvinism started in Switzerland and spread through other parts of Europe. In Scotland, Calvin's principles inspired John Knox to lead the Scottish Protestant Reformation. The followers of Calvin broke with the Lutheran sect in 1561. Calvin's ideas were most influenced in the formation of the Presbyterian Church. So he was the one that started the Presbyterians that we know of today. But he also here's the Presbyterians. One of the denominations of Protestantism, Presbyterians follow the teachings of John Calvin, who believed that God should be worshipped in a simple and dignified way. Calvin also emphasized the principle of predestination and the importance of the individual in God's eyes. The Presbyterian Church developed from the Reformation Church that Calvin had organized in Switzerland in the 1500s and from John Knox's Reformed Church in Scotland. Each church is led by a minister and a board of elders. The word Presbyterian comes from the Greek word for elder. These are there's close to there's probably about 2 million in the United States today. Now, what about predestination? Right up here, definition of that is generally the belief that whatever happens during a person's lifetime is predetermined or decided in advance by God. Almost all religions believe in some form of predetermination. Predestination also refers specifically to the Protestant Calvinist doctrine that says that certain people are elected at birth by God for salvation. So, in other words, some are predestined to die and be in the kingdom of Yahweh, but others were born to die, born to go to hell, basically. That's what he's stating here. But is that right? Does that sound right? Besides, Calvin he wasn't much different than the Catholic Spanish inquisitors, because when he'd get in a debate with a couple people, what would happen was if he lost a debate, he'd have that person executed. And there's at least one historical account that he did that to somebody. I can't remember the guy's name, but he they was fighting over I think they was arguing over the Trinity, the doctrine of the Trinity. And when Calvin didn't have any biblical basis for it, he had the man executed. So he wasn't much different than the Catholic inquisitors in Spain. But anyways, I just wanted to give just a little bit of a history about John Calvin. And, he was one of the leading fathers of the, Protestant movement. But, of course, the Protestants didn't go all the way. They did protest a little bit, but they didn't go all the way. And that's what we got today, one of many mainstream denominations out there. But, if you want to look him up, you can look him up online if you're really interested in checking out his history, what he's about and stuff like that. Feel free to. But I just wanted to share this with you, just a little bit of a snippet of a history of John Calvin and the Presbyterians and predestination. So, anyways, that's all I have to say right now. Thank you again for joining me, and please give me a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell. And also, I'd appreciate if you subscribe. But anyways, until we meet again, peace out and shalom.